Hello, boys and girls. Tonight's lesson is lesson 3.5, Multiply with Regrouping. We are going to be working in page 59 of your Go Math book. So please write this essential question down at the top of page 59. How can you use regrouping to multiply two-digit numbers? So go ahead and pause the video and write down your essential question for tonight's lesson at the top of page 59 in your Go Math book. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to start with number 3 in your Go Math book on page 59. We are only going to work out the odd problems in this video lesson, so please make sure that you're only working out the problems that I do with you on page 59. Go ahead and circle all the odd problems on page 59, so number 3, number 5, number 7, and number 9. Now, number 3 says 48 times 38, but first they want us to estimate. So we know that if we're going to estimate, we're going to round both factors. Well, 48 rounds to 50, and 38 rounds to 40. So I'm going to have 50 times 40. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus my 2 zeros would give me 2,000. So that is my estimate. When I actually find my product, it's going to be close to 2,000. Now let's solve 48 times 38. We're going to use our regrouping strategy to solve 48 times 38. Now, if I'm regrouping, I'm going to multiply my ones place by every place value in my top factor. So let's start with my ones place, which is an 8. 8 times 8 is 64. I'm going to drop down my 4, regroup my 6 tens. Now I need to multiply my 8 times my 4. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 6 is 38. So I need to bring down 38 as part of my partial product. Now, I have multiplied my ones place by every one up top. Now I need to come and multiply my tens place by both values up top. But before I do that, I need to do my hugs and my kisses strategy. Remember in class we talked about our hugs and our kisses? We need to drop down a hug and kiss away that regrouped 6. Now I'm ready to multiply. Start with my tens place and my bottom factor. 3 times 8 is 24. Drop down your 4, regroup your 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Drop down your 14. Now I've multiplied my ones place by every one up top, which gave me this answer. And I've multiplied my tens place by every one up top, that gave me this answer. Now I can add. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And 0 plus 1 is 1. So my final product is 1,824, which is very close to 2,000. So I can say that both of these are reasonable. Okay, let's skip down to number 5. Don't forget to circle number 5. Now we have 84 times 40, and we are going to round first for the estimate. So 84 rounds to 80 times, now 40 is already rounded to the nearest tens place, so it's just going to be times 40. Now I know that 8 times 4 is 32. Plus 2 zeros would be 3,200. That's going to be our estimate, so our answer will be close to this. Now we can go and multiply by regrouping. Remember, I'm going to start with my ones place and my bottom factor and multiply it by each place value up top. So 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0 as well. I didn't have to regroup there at all. I multiplied it by every one up top. Now I'm ready to start with my tens place. Before I do that, I have to drop down my hugs and kisses. So let me drop down a hug. And I don't have anything that I need to kiss away because I didn't regroup. So let's start with our 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Drop down your 6, regroup your 1. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 is 33. Now I can add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 3 is 3. And 0 plus 3 is 3. So my product is 3,360, and that is very close to my estimate. So we are correct in both of those. Now let's look at number 7. Don't forget to circle number 7 because we're doing only the odd numbers. Number 7, we have 91 times 19. Well, first we need to estimate. So we need to round 91. 91 rounds to 90 times 19 rounds to 20. So 90 times 20, 9 times 2 is 18, plus your 2 zeros. So I have 1,800 for my estimate. Now we're ready to multiply with regrouping to see what our product is. I need to start with my ones place on my bottom factor and multiply it by my ones place on my top factor. 9 times 1 is 9. I didn't need to regroup there. Now I need to multiply my 9 times my tens place up top. 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. So I've multiplied my bottom factor ones place by every one up top. Now I need to make sure that I do my hugs and kisses. I need to drop down a hug, and I don't have anyone to kiss away, so I don't need to put my X. Now let's multiply our tens place on the bottom by every one up top. 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 9 is 9. Now, all I need to do is add my partial products. 9 plus 0 is 9. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 8 plus 9 is 17. So my final product is 1,729, and that is very close to my actual estimate, which was 1,800. So they're both reasonable. Let's jump to number 9 in your Go Math book for our problem-solving question. Don't forget to circle number 9. It reads, there are 16 tables in the school lunchroom. Each table can seat 22 students. How many students can be seated at lunch at one time? So how many students can be seated at lunch? So we know that we have 16 tables, and there are 22 students at each table. And we want to know how many students can eat at lunch at one time. Well, I need to multiply. So I have 16 times 22. Boys and girls, I would like you to try this problem on your own. So go ahead and press pause and work out the problem, and press play when you're ready to go over the answer with me. Okay, now I'm actually ready to solve my problem. So check your work with me as I solve the problem with regrouping. I need to multiply 16 times 22. First, I need to start in my ones place. So I need to multiply 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Drop down your 2, regroup your 1. Now I need to multiply my 2 by my 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So I've multiplied my ones place on the bottom by everyone up top. Now I can multiply my tens place by everyone up top. But before I can do that, I need to do my hugs and kisses. I need to drop down a hug and kiss away the plus 1. Now I'm ready to multiply. 2 times 6 is 12. Regroup. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Now I can add. 2 plus 0 is 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 0 plus 3 is 3. So, how many students can be seated at lunch at one time? 352 students can be seated at lunch at one time. Did you get that answer? Good job. Your homework questions for tonight are on page 60. I would like you to do only numbers 1 and 2. Make sure to read the questions carefully to make sure you understand what the questions are asking you for. Remember, only questions 1 and 2 on page 60. Don't forget to assess yourself after you finish the homework problems. Tell me if you feel like you're a novice. Tell me if you feel like you're a level 2, an apprentice, level 3, practitioner, or a level 4, an expert. Please write down your level on the bottom of page 59 in your Go Math book. Have a good evening, and we will see you tomorrow in class. Bye.